Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Tyler. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to be talking a little bit about some of the stuff. I'm going to go back into more why I like Black Ops 4, but also why I have a lot of complaints. Let's start with the first complaint, is the spawns. The spawns in this game, I know they've been griped to death. They are horrible. Play domination. Play domination. Please do it to yourself. Play some fucking domination and see how much hell you will have. You will never want to fucking bash your head in your life because even if you have like a semi-shitty team, you won't have a good game because the spawns, they're just really bad and they'll just really fuck you over in the end. Because like you can easily get spawn trapped in domination. And I get they were trying to make it where you don't really split spawns as much, but it doesn't really fucking work. Because it's always good to flip spawn because you'll never really get spawn camped. And I don't mind that. I don't mind if spawns flip too much unless if I just don't get really fucked in the end. And that's one of my biggest gripes about multiplayer I just don't like. And yeah, like you can say, you're just putting on a bad team. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I might just be putting on a bad team. That might be the whole fucking thing. But I don't think I should be able to get a domination match where I'm playing with a bunch of newbies and I just get my shit pushed in by the enemy team because they have a full fucking group on them. And yeah, that's like, maybe you should play solos too much. I don't play with a lot of people. I play with my brother and some of my friends. That's about it. And I don't really play with a lot of people. I mostly play a lot of solo matches. Like what you see on my commentaries, it's just me playing by myself. Unless I play Blackout. And yeah, you can that might be an issue. I might need to play with more people. But I just don't think the spawns are like the best. It's probably the worst spawns has been since fucking Ghost. And Ghost's spawns were absolute dog shit. I personally think there's been multiple occasions where I've spawned next to enemies. Like, right next to them. And there's nothing I can do. I've spawned into kill streaks. What the fuck? Like, the kill streak I died when the kill streak got called and Ryzen came in, a Hellstorm just fucks me in the ass. And that's a big problem. Like, they really bad need to fix the spawns. And that's probably my biggest gripe about multiplayer is just the spawns are absolute dog shit. And yeah, that can be fixed with patches and stuff. And don't wrong, they'll most likely be fixed. But they need to be better. My personal opinion. All right, I think what I'm going to talk about now is how each specialist kind of work in this game, and what is my opinion about each specialist, because there's a lot of good specialists out there. But also, there's a lot of problems I have with some of the specialists. There's a lot of problems I have with the specialists, to be honest. Like, and also there's some benefits. Like, there's some of them I think need to be a little bit nerfed, but also there's some of them I think need to have a little bit of a boost. And like, let's start with Ajax. I don't like Ajax's shield. Yes, it lowers down his mobility, and great for him on that. But he can also throw his 9-bang, and you're pretty much fucked in a room. And yeah, I don't like it how you can't really shoot him from anywhere. And yeah, it does go away. It is a specialist ability. But I don't know. It seems just a little bit unbalanced to me. Because any person using that shield is just spray and pray and pretty much take you down because there's not really anything you can do. Yeah, you can try and get around him, but by the time you do that, he's just mostly shoot you the fuck down. Battery's a little bit overpowered. Let's be honest here. That grenade launcher and that fucking Custer grenade is so fucking deadly. Even though I do use her, it is so deadly and bullshit at times where I don't even know how sometimes... It's just literally I toss a grenade and get a fucking kill every time. The thing about Crash is that you can have... there's either two things. You can be a shitty Crash player and not support your fucking team, or you can have shitty teammates that won't help you support. Because, like, you can sit down that assault pack, and what it does, it gives you extra 25 per kill towards your score streaks. And to me, personally, that is fucking awesome. You might think 25, well, that's not enough, but if you think about it, it adds up after, like, 5 kills. And like it really just comes down to it. If you're not helping out Crash, and Crash is not helping out too, it's not really gonna benefit your team. He's a great support player if you and your team can work together. Firebreak, yeah, his core thing that he sits on the ground and Heat Wave, he's just easy to get out of that. And also with his flamethrower, it's easy to, if you are going against one or more people with that flamethrower, most likely you kill him. And I think they just need to buff the flamethrower a little bit more. But if on a one-on-one, you always get somebody with a flamethrower. But here's the thing that makes him a little bit even better, is that if you even get hit by any of his fire attacks, it's automatic, like you can't heal for like 20 seconds. And that's a lot of time in a Call of Duty match that you can't heal. And you most likely either die or do something, or you most likely, or some people even get out of it. Even I've got out of it before. Fuck K9. Fuck K9 with a passion. I can't how many times where I've shot that pooch in the motherfucking head, and I can't even get a fucking kill from him. He just comes in, just bites my ankle and like, hey, fuck you. And his trip mine are a little bit bullshit. Be honest, like, I've never really been, I hate trip mines in Call of Duty. I've always hated trip mines in Call of Duty. Bouncing baggies are my fucking gripe. I hate him more than C4, and his class just really just pisses me off. The Seeker on Prophet is great. It is perfect, and also there's a balance to it. If you can pull the quick time of it, you can get out of it really quickly and kill him. But if you can't, he's most likely to get a quick headshot on you. Do I think his Tempest gun needs a little bit of a buff? Yeah. I don't think it should be one-shot kill, but I don't know. I think it should be just a one-shot kill. I don't think you should get him down. That's just my personal thing, because it just seems like the most useless specialist weapon. Recon is a great benefit to your team if you know how to use him. The thing is, with his sensor dart, you can put it, some people just put it on walls and oh, yeah, that's perfect. No, you can put that shit on top of buildings, and it will still cover that whole area. And I think that is awesome. If you know how to use him, especially his vision pulse, or vision whatever, it is perfect. Because it literally shows a whole enemy team. And you can just fucking wait for a motherfucker to come around the corner and beat his ass. Ruin was completely refixed from the beta. The beta fucking Gravity Slam, holy shit, it was an automatic. There was no counter, you couldn't really shoot, he moved way too fast, you just stay on the ground beating your ass. Now you can actually kind of shoot before he hits the ground. And that's awesome. I personally think that is great. That is perfect. And I like it how you can use the grappling hook and they also use the slam. If you are a solo player, if you like just going out and being dick first in the battle, play as Ruin. Because he will be your best friend. Because he's that player who likes getting in the enemy team's face and say, fuck you, I'm going to whip your ass. Alright. The thing with her is, they did fix the hit detection on the Annihilator, because on Black Ops 3, I believe the hit detection was a little bit awful, in my personal opinion. But also, it was just bad hit detection. Like, I just didn't like her in Black Ops 3, but I haven't even used her in Black Ops 4, but I've been, like, seeing all my other friends use her, and the hit detection does feel a lot, it does look a lot better from Black Ops 3. And the best thing about her isn't her weapon, it's her support item, her specialist item. It is a beacon that you can sit down and it makes it where you can spawn there. And I like that. I like that a lot. Because on objective-based game modes, you can literally spawn on top of the objective. But if you have a bad player that doesn't know where to put it, it's most likely to get you spawn camped. Last one we get with this guy, and personally, he is the best person for objective-based game modes. You can literally block out all areas of a room, except for one, with his razor wire and his barricade. Because barricade also looks like a Guardian from Black Ops 2. He's just personally a great specialist. I like him for objective-based game modes, and he's probably one of my favorites. Alright, let's get into Blackout, and the problems I have with Blackout. I don't have a lot of problems. This game mode's fun as shit. I like this game mode. I really do. I personally love this game mode. People can complain about, like, if you get a gunfight, you can't really, like defend yourself. And I'm like, yeah. But it really just comes down to if you can really outplay that other player. And that just really you just need to, like, try more at the game and try to be, it just really comes to outplaying people. And there's multiple ways you can do that with the equipment and, like, grappling hooks and stuff like that. And perks, you can most likely outplay anybody. I personally haven't had a death that I've had, like, one death that I thought was bullshit. And that's really about it for this game mode. Like, I like it. I love Blackout. It's probably my favorite game mode in this whole entire game, to be honest. And there's not really a lot of other game modes that I like. Well, I think that's probably going to be it when I talk about Black Ops 4. Talk about the stuff I don't like and the stuff I do like. I'm about to say, like, there was only one thing I don't like about this game mode is just, I don't know, like, the vehicles are like from Halo CE. If they barely touch you, that you fucking die from. But that's just really, I love whenever that stuff happens. Even to me, I think it's really fucking funny. But, yeah. If you like videos similar to this one, or I even make funny gameplay videos with my friends or my brother, come like, subscribe for simple videos like this one. And, bye, guys. I don't know what to say. Butt batteries.